Good morning, evening, and afternoon, and welcome to part 61 of Aokana, Ao no Kanata no fōRizumu. Last time we had an interesting, well, say interesting, but Rika has returned. Asuka, sorry about that. Asuka has returned to practice, and while they were practicing, she knows that they were learning about Suishira and the kind of measures to Kurabuchi. And Asuka had thought to herself that she will, in a sense, play the bad guy in order to help Rika, which was quite interesting. She challenges Rika to a flying circus match, and Masaya had already picked up on what she plans on doing and tells Misaki not to be too harsh or pick out any troublesome moves that Asuka were to do. So Asuka kind of played like Kurabuchi, fouling and dirty moves, something that she herself wouldn't do at all. And it was quite an eye-opener for Rika, because you would think she'd be practicing training and she'd be ready for it, but when it really comes down to it, not there just yet. But she has improved, at least. So we're gonna have to see what they do from this point onwards. How will they train? Because I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to the fall tournament. So let's see. So here we have everybody in the picture except for two people, Aoi and Shion. Oh right, we ended up with him wanting to say something that he's been hiding. So there are two things I noticed that last time that it could be that he's hiding. One is the relationship he has with Rika, and second, his past, about his ability or his past with the flying circus, which I don't think that is the case. But then again, it's like, why would you come out with what you... I don't know, maybe there's a third option I'm not thinking about, but I'm quite interested to see, looking forward to see where we're going to go from here. Now that you're all here, there's something I'd like to say. Something I've been hiding. This is our first after practice meeting of the second term. And so, what better time to clear the air?
隠してたことって何ですか?
I'm waiting for Misaki to come out with a little funny thing, yeah. Yep.
実は密かに部員を胸の大きさで区別してたとか。
グランデ、トール、レギュラー、スモール。
I think I'm pretty sure these are references to I would say Starbucks, the way you order your coffees and things like that, your the sizes of it. I know grande, small, or maybe it's these ones here itself. I'm not too sure because I've probably gone to Starbucks like once or twice and completely forgot and rarely go to it. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that's regarding that. So the sizes, yeah. What is this? Shito bucks. And for the record, I'm not judging any of you on your boobs. I'm wondering. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Shito bucks. By the way, Shito Box is a chain of coffee shops here in Shito City. I seriously doubt they got permission to use that name. I smell a lawsuit coming. Okay.
私が何か喋ってる時にマサヤ先輩は心の中でスモールキャラメルマキアートとか呼んでたんですか？最低です。
It's just one little thing that Misaki has said. It's turned into a big deal.
その辺はおっぱい感出すためにラテの方がいいんじゃない？
おっぱいラテとかもうその手のゲームみたいなプレイだよね。私はグランデでしょうか、トールでしょうか。最初から上位2つしか言わないあたり、すでに勝ち組のオーラバリバリだよ、アスカちゃん。私そんなつもりじゃ。勝ち組の人にはわからないんですよね。レギュラーとスモールでつつましく生きていこうね。
So do you think I can get to the point already? I'm actually not surprised that Rika hasn't said anything about this. I actually forgot about Rika, honestly. Because these four are normally the way they talk, in a sense. This is getting out of hand.
Hi!
Silence at last. Though I know it won't last long. In fact, I'm sure things will get noisier than ever after my next announcement. Other person involved with it looks nervous as well. Okay, so it is about them. But I know we need to say this now, or it'll just complicate things down the line. Screw it. Here goes nothing. It's now or never. I feel like he's gonna get interrupted. Okay, straight to it. Rika and I are dating. Obviously, I think he's shouting it, but I'm not gonna shout. As you saw Misaki's face. Just dead silence. Huh? I didn't expect this. What I'm thinking is they probably were expecting some other announcement, and this is something that they already either knew or thought was the case. So, in a sense that this being his big announcement is kind of a letdown. I expected them all to go nuts and bombard me with questions. But everyone's just strangely silent. What the hell?
あのさ、マサヤ。
Misaki speaks up, unable to take the silence. Yes, what is it?
隠してたことって、まさかそれだけ？
Yeah, it was exactly that. Well, yeah?
そっか。
Misaki's shoulders slump. She's clearly disappointed. So guys, what's... Madoka interrupts me.
いや、ごめん。みんな知ってるから。
Yeah. Yeah, Masaya also says that. Somehow we're the most surprised ones in the room. But I didn't even tell anyone.
確かに言ってないけど、バレバレっていうか。部室に来てればわかりますよ、雰囲気とかで。
なぜか部室に2人で残ってたり、なぜか一緒に練習する時間が長かったりしてたもんね。
Well, yeah, I'm Rika's coach.
飛んでるリカちゃんの姿をじーっと見てたよね。
準備運動してるリカちゃんの横顔も見てたな。休憩してるリカさんもしっかり見てましたよ。とてもニコニコして幸せそうでしたね、先輩。
Give me a break already. God damn it. I actually feel like Asuka's the only one who didn't know, and she's the one that's going to be high up then in the mood. Now I look like an idiot for thinking it was ever a secret. because I feel like Asuka's obviously the more serious type person and doesn't really pick up on these types of things.
それで言うと私もうすうすそうかなと。
Then that to me does show that they were pretty obvious about it. Oh wait, seriously?
私は想像でしたけど、お二人のやりとりを見てるとなんとなくそうかなって。それでさっきの試合であの質問を。ごめんなさい。ちょっと反応も見たいかなって思っちゃいました。
Sorry, I can't remember what they said during match. Okay, I don't think he is. Yeah. Okay, this is another thing I have an issue with sometimes, is just the wanting to put a swear word in. Like, I say fuck so many times as well, so I don't really care. But it just doesn't feel like the right time to say it. It doesn't feel like his character to say it. If you know what I mean. Like, yeah, it just doesn't feel right. And then when I look at the Japanese, nante kota. It's like, how do I translate this? I'm actually gonna have to use a dictionary for this one, because this is actually quite a serious thing for me, because I don't like how they've done this with putting it, just put a swear word in just for the hell of it. In a sense, it's translators have put the dictionaries, I should say, have put it like what the hell, or oh great, oh no, in a sense, like what has happened, or how did it come to this, or I don't know, it's bewilderment in a sense, like surprise. I just don't like the just a random F there, so. Okay. Another one. Yeah, he's just repeating the same thing, so. Do they have any idea how hard it was to say that? They're making all my work worthless. I should be happy that no one's taking it poorly. Yeah, because I can understand how that would be a bit of a problem. But this is kind of a letdown.
すみません。皆さんのコーチと私がそういうことになってしまって。
いいっていいって、あげるあげる。
The way she's saying it, ageru, it's more like we'll give him to you, in a sense that they own him and they'll just give him away for free. They don't really care too much in terms of the way she was saying it.
合間合間でちょっと返してくれればいいから。むしろ持って行ってもいいぐらいです。幸せになってくださいね。
That's what I'm talking about. Asuka's genuine response almost bringing me to tears, notwithstanding, of course. That was perfect for me. Well, I guess we'll move to the main topic then.
これからが掘り下げどころじゃないの？
新エピソード出してよ、新エピソード。
She's saying Sheen episode. Episode is like obviously episode, and Sheen is new, so new episode? I'm guessing just in more information, like the next episode, you're wanting more information, Are you trying to kill me? I'm gonna have to be really careful. It'll be a disaster if they got any dirt on me. Probably. Okay. Right, so about the fall tournament. We're going to decide on our goals for the fall tournament now. Due to everything that happened over summer break, we haven't really had a chance to go over it yet. I was thinking now is a good time to decide on our main goals. Alright, make the top 4 on the whiteboard. I also want some 2, once I can do it on it is, I got to do it, you already can. Higher speed up, 1 gain altitude. Eat the heat with pork. Okay. And now what I like to do. Best of all Heidi. Okay.
Best 4ですか。
これは大きく出たね。
なんかもうこの時点で私は脱落なんですが。目標を高く持つのはいいと思うけど、これはちょっとコーチの高望みすぎじゃないかな。
I wouldn't think so myself. The top contenders against the so-called top player previously, Shindou, was Asuka and Misaki in a sense. Obviously Misaki still needs to improve a lot, while Asuka is a natural who can improve over time. So for Asuka and Misaki, I can see them making top 4. Rika as well, if she's able to improve on her errors. The other one, unfortunately I've forgotten her name, it's been a while. Mashiro. Mashiro I don't think can, but if possible they might all 4 make the top 4. Who knows? Look closer. I pointed the text above make the top 4. We can't see it.
何か小さく書いてある？
I wonder if they did it so in the Japanese. I cannot see anything.
読めないです。ぼんやりしてて。あ、読めました。高藤を含めて。
Well, not including, it says in the English, it says Takafuji. Takafuji is going to make the top 4. Let me just...
あ、
Sorry,
読めました。高藤を含めて。
I feel like including Takafuji is right. It's hard for me to say 'cause it's been a while since I've gone over grammar. So in Japanese grammar, so I can't remember if that is the correct way, but yeah.
なんと。
They don't seem to like this.
いやまあそりゃ一緒に練習もしたし、少しの間だけど同じ部になったりもしたけどさ。
なんかちょっとずるいですよね。競馬だと本命から人気5位まで買ってく人みたいな。
Wow, rude. That sounds weird for me. Look, I have an actual reason for this,
どんな理由よ。
including Rika. Or not. As you all know, the Kurobuchi incident has kept Takafuji from practicing for quite a while.
でもそれはもう解決したじゃないですか。
Yeah. Now, being the key word there, that doesn't change the fact that they've had less time to practice. And less practice usually leads to worse results. Sure, things like a week of specialized training can help people compete, but that's not the case here. Practicing less in general or not at all harms a person's ability to play. And there wasn't much time between some and fall tournaments to begin with, so it's made things hard for them.
すみません。私たちの学校のために。
何言ってんの？リカちゃんは関係ないじゃない。
そうですよ。リカちゃんが気にすることじゃないです。ですが。大丈夫ですよ。一緒に頑張ればいいってだけですから。
Yeah, like Mashido said, that's what we're gonna do. There will be no Takafuji or Kunohama at this tournament. I want us to work together. Tackling this separately will just lead to all of us exposing our weaknesses earlier. So this time, and this time alone, we'll work together. That should help us achieve the results we desire.
なるほどね。
すごくわかります。辛いことも一緒に共有したら人数分で割れますもんね。そういうことなら一緒にベスト4でいいと思います。じゃあそれで決まりってことで。はい。
Good. This is our target for the next tournament. I actually feel like the person who redid the CG for the English one for this probably used what was written here in I guess you could say a literal sense. They took what was written in Japanese, translated word to word, and just put it and just rearranged it so to make sense, but without knowing how the grammar for the word itself makes sense. Because if this might be wrong, but the Japanese word for that they used had a te part at the end of it. And I can just do this rather. The te part here. This is normally I know I'm thinking of to. Te can also, sorry, it's been such a long time for me. It could mean sorry, I was just thinking now. So when the verb, because I'm pretty sure that's a verb, uses the te form, you normally have something after that, or meaning that there's something with it. So I believe that is showing that including or together with. So that's where the original translation of, well, not original, but the English one for going with or along with what they use here. Sorry, hold on a second. Where was it? Where was the English one? Including Takafuji. So this is just showing that it's Kunahama? I can't remember their school's name, sorry. Them including Takafuji will make the top 4. So that is right, I believe. But then whoever did the translation of this didn't have the same text that was translated for the script itself. So that's why it just seems a bit separate or different. There are two different people working on it without checking that it made sense. But It's a little side thing that I just noticed. And so the Kunahama, that's it. Flying Circus Club has decided on a goal for the fall tournament. There's less than a month before it begins, so this should help raise morale. All that's left to do is train up everyone's techniques, thought processes, and mental fortitude as much as possible. There's a mountain of things we have to do, but I believe it'll turn out well. Just going through the days.
相変わらず面白いことを思いつきますのね。
Should I take that as a compliment?
半分ずつというところでしょうか。正直、少しばかり唖然としていますわ。
Sorry.
大会は学校ごとに出場枠が決められています。つまり、学生数が多いからといって有利にはなりません。
You're correct.
高藤の子にとっても刺激になりますし、他校の選手を改めて見るいい機会になりそうですわ。両校合同での目標、いい考えだと思いますわ。この
Thank you very much.
しかし、ただ目標を同一とするだけでは面白くありませんわね。何かもう一つ。
I had a feeling you'd say that. So now that we've agreed on a joint goal, I'd like to suggest that we hold another joint training camp.
いろいろとよく考えるものですわね。
I'll take that as a half compliment again.
ところで、一ノ瀬さんの様子はどうですか？
She's doing great. I think she might place pretty high at the fall tournament.
それは何よりですわ。もっとも、このまま居心地が良すぎて、高藤に戻ってこないと困りますが。
That won't happen.
冗談ですわ。
That didn't sound like a joke to me. Satouin-san's face immediately shifts back to a serious one.
今の高藤には、彼女のような存在が必要なのです。秋の大会が終わる頃には、戻ってきていただきます。
Yeah, I figured that'd be a good time too.
楽しみですわ。日向雅也の教えを受けた一ノ瀬さんが、こちらに戻ってきてどんなことを教えるのか。
Sorry, it was just a weird pause and weird transition there. They swapped the sentences around in the English. Okay, I can understand the swapping it around because reading it in English doesn't really make much sense. Because maybe you hear you saying, I wonder what Shindou will teach us upon a return after having received your guidance. I'm looking forward to it. Whereas if we were to swap them around, I'm looking forward to it. I wonder what... She could have it normally that way. But I think when they first read that in English themselves, they felt a bit off having it in a direct direction. Because if you don't know, normally when you translate Japanese to English, English to Japanese, you normally swap the sentence around. Normally the end of the sentence is actually in the start of the sentence. Obviously this is not really the exact same thing, but yeah. I'm looking forward to it as well. Though I feel it's better to say she's learned from everyone at Konohama. Well, that aside, I'm really interested in how things will turn out when it's Rika's turn to do the teaching. Maybe I'll have Satouin-san let me observe it in secret, though I feel Rika wouldn't be too happy about that. Okay, I should get going.
あら、もうお帰りですか？本当に報告のみでいらっしゃったのですね。
Yes, there's still one more person I have to speak to. Shindou?
そうか。高藤と合同でベスト4を目指すか。
Yes. After talking to Satouin-san, I report our decision to our advisor, Aoi-san. Honestly, this is what I'm most worried about. Sure, we have our reasons, but we've basically lowered our initial goal. I'm fully prepared for her to reject the proposal.
わかった。頑張れ。わからないことがあれば聞きに来なさい。
Wait, what? She's accepting a decision far more easily than I ever could have imagined. Aoi-san.
なんだ?
Is that all? Really?
前に言ったはずだぞ。もう口を挟むことはないと。マサヤの決めたことだからな。
She doesn't seem angry at all. If anything, she seems to truly believe in her answer.
お前は一ノ瀬のコーチをすると決めたとき、似たものを感じたからと言っていたな。
Right.
救えたか？一ノ瀬のこと。
I'm still in the process, but I think I'm helping her at least. And from what I've seen, I think he has. Because in a sense, she hasn't, or maybe she hasn't passed that wall yet, but her wanting to fly hasn't disappeared. From what it has compared to Masaya in his past.
そうか。それならよかった。
I still remembered what you did for me, Aoi-san.
辛いことがあったんだろ？言ってくれないかな。私を信じてるなら。
Yes, it all started back then. And so, I can never forget those words Aoi-san said to me. But now, I want to repeat them to someone else who's stuck in the same place I once was.
覚えていたか、あの時のこと。
Yes, it's too bad I wasn't able to accept your offer.
気にすることはないさ。あの時はお互いに言葉を持っていなかった。
But
そのことがあったから、今こうして一ノ瀬に手を差し伸べられたんだろう？なら、それでいいじゃないか。
that is true, actually. If he did not hit that wall and realize his mistakes, then he would not have been able to identify the same problem in Rika, and then he would not be able to help her. Right. I pathetically brushed aside the hand that Aoi-san painstakingly extended toward me. I kept my problems bottled up because of my pitiful pride, and before I knew it, I'd lost my place to belong. So if there's anything I can do, I'll do it. Because I don't want Rika to end up like me.
人生に無駄なことなんか何一つとしてない。今日はマサヤに教えられた気分だよ。
I did?
ああ、お前は成長したよ。私なんかよりずっとな。
I don't know about that. I know she's referring to something specific, just not what.
一ノ瀬の件もそうだが、高藤と合同での目標も全ては弱者を思いやった発想だ。それができるのは相応の経験と優しさを持った人間だけだ。私はそれを素晴らしいことだと思うよ。
Thank you very much. Honestly, I understand what Aoi-san is saying, but I'm not sure if I'm capable as she says. Still, I agree that I've grown. At least now I can see value in things other than winning.
むしろ人を育てることについてはマサヤから学んだ方がいいかもしれないな。
You're going way too far, Aoi-san.
よろしく頼むよ、マサヤ。
Maitana is more like I've lost, or you understand that Maitana is like you've lost, but also what am I going to do with you, or like it's giving up in a playful sense, I guess you could say. The more is also, it's like more, or it's hard for me to translate that, but sheesh. I don't know what to say about that. It's hard for me to really say. Anyway. Oh, this is Rika's room? So yeah, everyone agreed. I'm actually surprised he's here. That evening, I told Rika about how everything went. Apparently both of her parents will be home late, so I've been allowed in her room despite the time.
そうですか。サトイン先輩が。
Rika smiles when I tell her about Satouin's son. Come to think of it, I never did ask you, Rika.
はい。
What kind of person is Satouin's son?
先輩ですか？一言では言いにくいんですが、とても思いやりのある人です。もちろん人望もあります。みんなに対して気遣いのできる人なので、部員全員から愛されてますね。
Yeah, I get that.
でも、私にはちょっと不満もあるんです。
Fuman is more like disagreement, or more dislike is not the right word I would use for that. Oh, what's that?
先輩って後輩のこともみんなさん付けで呼んでいて、絶対に偉そうな態度を取らないんですが。
Yeah, she definitely comes off arrogant at times, but I know her well enough to know that isn't true.
わざと少し距離を置いているのかなって寂しく思う時もあります。もちろん思い過ごしかもしれないですけど。
Right. You're so diligent, Rika. Bet she's never gotten angry at you.
そうですね。軽く注意をされるぐらいでしょうか。
I'd kinda like to see that happen. Her getting mad at you, I mean.
とても怖そうですね。それは。
Yeah, I can see that. I can imagine the underclassmen bursting into tears at the sight of such an imposing girl flying into a fit of rage. Maybe she knows that, which is why she tries to remain calm at all times.
マサヤさん。
Yeah?
目標の話、私嬉しかったです。
Sorry, just a random thing that came to mind. This little thing here, or the cow motifs, I guess you could say. It reminds me of when they had that board up with the make the best four. There was a little cow keychain, and pointing to it says, did somebody lose this, or is this somebody's? Like, it's trying to find the owner of it, and now we've found the owner of it. The keychain was of a cow. Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want whatever we decided on to stress people out.
あれでだいぶ楽になりました。
Glad to hear that.
はい。マサエさんには勝ち負けだけじゃない部分も教えていただいて、それがすごく新鮮です。
I didn't come up with the joint goal for any special reason. I just wanted to lower the pressure. Sorry about that. I just wanted to lower the pressure on my players' shoulders. If other good things happened as a result of that, then perhaps I really have grown. I'm going a little bit longer, mainly because I feel like we're going to be hitting another scene soon, but it's kind of just pointing, it just feels like that, so. Is this what you meant, Aoi-san? I really do wonder. Though I'm sure I won't get a real answer for a while.
それで来週の予定はどうしましょうか、マサヤさん。
We've decided on a goal for the tournaments and adjusted our training schedule accordingly. However, though, Takafuji has agreed to join a training camp. It hasn't actually started just yet. And that means we have a very small gap in our schedules. Rika, tomorrow's Saturday, Sunday.
はい、明日ですね。どうしましょうか。
Doshimashouka is more like what shall we do then, or what shall we do together? Mashouka, yeah. It's like, yeah, that's right about it, right. What shall we do then, or what shall we do about that? Wanna go on a date?
はい、デートですね。わかりました。
She is just going with it because she doesn't, I don't think she's fully realized what she had just said. Yeah, she's figured it out. Why are you so surprised? Her reaction would have been more appropriate for a plot twist like Shindou-san was a girl all along or something.
だってデートですよ。いろんな人が来るところに二人だけで。
I mean, they did go, just the two of them that one time when they ran into Satouin-san, so.
あれですか？そう見せかけて実はダブルデートでしたっていう。
With who? It'll be just the two of us. If you don't want...
ちょっと待ってください。
Rika cuts me off.
5分だけ時間をいただけますか？
Sure, take as long as you need.
わかりました。お待ちください。
Okay. Rika stops me in my tracks and whips out her prized laptop. Prized? Okay. Oh, little CG thing here. That's the one she used to update her blog, right? I actually feel like it's going to be a little bit longer than I thought. The reason why I thought a new scene was going to happen soon was setting the atmosphere, I guess you could say, the mood. So it just seemed like it was going to end up that way. I'll just end the shit today. I feel like I was a bit harsher this time around with translations. I don't know. It's not really harsh. Or some of them were. But others were quite interesting to see. In terms of the story itself, it doesn't feel like a lot has happened, but it kind of has in a sense. I mean, I kind of expected, or I had a feeling that I had a feeling that the their club. I keep forgetting their club's name, their school's name. They everybody like Asuka, Misaki, Mashiro, and Maruka. I kind of had a feeling that they knew about their relationship. And Maruka especially kind of knew it. But also I didn't realize that they were being that obvious about it. So now it's it's up to seeing how if they tell or seeing if Satouin or Shindou gets wind of it or finds out about it. And see their reaction. Unless they also had a feeling that they are in a relationship. In terms of them practicing with Takafuji, I don't know really what to say about that. Yeah, not much to really say. I did like the conversation between Masaya and Aoi. Because in a sense it shows that Masaya does understand properly about the past and how the Aoi-san tried to help him the same way he's trying to help Rika. So it's nice to see that. And then the last part here with them deciding what they're going to do the next day. It's quite interesting. So I'm getting things confused here with the 9 says my head. Yes, I am. Okay. Because I was thinking about, didn't they go to a cafe the one time? But no, that was in the 9 series. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go, what they choose, decide. And I wonder if they're going to run into anybody. That's another one of those interesting, funny moments, I guess you could say. When they run into someone they know. Kind of like they did with the first time, with Satouin-san. It'll be interesting to see how that mood goes on. But yeah, I think that will be it for now. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please know what you thought. And I'll see you all next time.